All right. So, hi, good afternoon, Quynh. Welcome to our class, LMS BIP AK6B. Again, for this afternoon, I'll be your teacher, Miss Cha of Alaska English. Before we proceed to our lesson proper, can I ask, how are you this afternoon?
In the afternoon, I feel very happy.
All right. You could say for this afternoon, I feel very happy. Oh, why? Is there something special happened
Don't
today?
you know?
You just feel happy. All right.
Mm,
So that's the good thing. All right. Anyway, can you give me an update? So how's the weather right now? How's the weather in your
Um,
neighborhood?
the weather in the country is warm.
Warm and
Um, uh, um, um,
warm
cold,
and is it
cold,
sunny, rainy?
rainy.
Ah, it's rainy. Warm and rainy. Ah, okay. In
Mm,
in my neighborhood at the moment, it just finished raining. So right now it's very hot and sunny again, but later on it will be a heavy rain in the evening. So the weather in my town is very abnormal. Sometimes last time we were able to have electricity problem. We don't have electricity because of the weather. So yeah, and then it's going to be very hot. So that's the problem in my country. Philippines love typhoon. All right. So anyway, going back to our lesson, last meeting, all right? Give me a second. So last meeting we were able to talk about a story. I think I was able to open a very old PowerPoint. But anyway, our book is in here. So let's just move to the book. Okay, my book is open as well because the PowerPoint is not updated. So in here, last meeting, we were able to have a speaking practice regarding the engineering projects. If you could still remember, we also practice pronouncing not just the word itself, but also how to read the dates properly. And then we were able to talk about this one, right? Constructed, started, finished. Okay. And then this is what we did. We were able to, all right, we were able to read a story about an afternoon at the opera, right? So
mm,
this is what we did. This is what we did last time. We also identify those blue words right there. And then we answer the story. We answer the comprehension part. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be our lesson. All right. So the first part of your discussion for this afternoon is this one. You're going to watch a video. Are you ready to watch a video?
uh, yes.
All right. So for this one, sit back and relax and enjoy the video. So I'll be turning off my camera in a bit so that you can focus on the video only. All right.
Okay, yes.
All over the world, there are many amazing engineering projects. Modern technology helps us build bridges to go over large bodies of water and tunnels to go underwater and underground. This is the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. It goes over the body of water called the East River, between Brooklyn and Manhattan. Construction was started on the bridge in 1869. It took 14 years, and it was finished in 1883. It opened that year on May 24th. At that time, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. It was 486 meters long, 85 meters wide, and 276 meters high. It was very popular. On the first day, about 250,000 people crossed the bridge. Today, more than 120,000 cars and trucks and more than 4,000 cyclists go over the bridge daily. It's an amazing bridge, and it's very useful too. This is the Beijing subway. Beijing is the capital of China, and it's one of the biggest cities in the world. It has many long tunnels for trains, and they go everywhere in the city. They go under busy streets and old buildings, and they even sometimes go underwater. The Beijing subway is a big engineering project. It has over 500 kilometers of railway tracks. The subway was first opened in 1969. At that time, it was only 24 kilometers long, and there was only one subway line. Today, there are 18 lines and over 300 stations, and about 10 million people take the subway daily. These engineering projects are amazing. They were finished a long time ago, but many people still use them today.
All right. So in that certain video clip, it was able to give us a glimpse regarding some sort of over and used and some sort of, what is the help of engineering projects to us. So by means of this engineering projects, we were able to make our lives easier, right? Because we are using it in our everyday lives for some people to travel from another place for their work, all right? So it is very useful for us. So with this one in here, I am going to focus within this two right here. So I'll be reading it for you, and then afterwards, I'll be giving you a speaking practice that you're going to read it for me. Is that okay? So teacher
Yes.
first. Okay. But before that, I have here this one. As you can see, I was able to touch, all right, all of the um, translation. But in here in lesson 4 engineering projects, we were able to learn this new vocabulary. So please listen and repeat. Number 1 is modern. Can you say modern?
Modern.
All right. Modern is it Hyundai?
Popular.
Hyundai. Hyundai. Is that how you say
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Hyundai. All right. Okay. So modern is belonging to the present or to recent times, not old or ancient. So meaning right now, the modern. What's new, right? So with this one right here, all right. Thank you, AC. So our AC will translate some of the words for us. Number 1 is body of water. Can you say it for me?
Body of water.
What do you mean by body of water? Do you have any idea? What do we mean by body of water?
No idea.
No idea. So thank you for that one. Thank you for being honest. Okay. So a body of water is the term often refers to oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, the body of water. Okay. So they
Okay.
are the body of water. So there are the different types of bodies of water. It is the part of the earth's surface covered with water. The part of earth's surface covered with water. Lake, river, sea, oceans, okay, waterfall, so bodies of water. Next one, we have the word number 3. Can you read it for me?
Daily.
Daily. How about daily? Are you familiar with the word daily?
I don't know the
All
word.
right. All right. The simplest word for daily is every day. Every day.
Every
Daily.
day.
Yes. All right. For example, um, for me to get healthy, I always exercise daily, meaning I always exercise every day. Okay? Daily.
daily,
Roy. Number 4, we have the word height. Height.
height,
All right?
height,
So with this one, translated by our AC is this in your mother tongue. How do you say that? Can you teach me how to say this? Chio cow. Is that how you say it?
chiều cao,
Chio cow. All right. So that one. So let's talk about height. So what do we mean by this? So it's already translated in here, but it's like from bottom to top. The height. How tall is something? The height, right?
height,
So next one is width. Width. All right. So with this one, I'm going to show you a representation so that you can understand it further. So how about this one? Underwater. From the word
underwater,
from the word itself. Underwater. All right, meaning dip down.
deep,
Yes,
deep,
deep down water, right? So underwater. So again, I'll be reading it first, and then afterwards you're going to read it for Miss Cha. Okay, Miss Cha first. Okay,
mm,
so listen carefully on how I'm going to read it. Not so fast, not so quick. All right, because whenever you are telling an explanation, make sure that the people watching you can understand what you're saying because you are informing, right? You are giving information. So make sure that you speak, all right, in proper rhythm. Okay, so let's begin. Over and under the sea. Thanks to
over,
All
mm,
right, so teacher first. So over and under the sea. Thanks to modern technology, bridges and tunnels now go over and under large bodies of water. They are used daily by many people. Here are two examples. First, the Golden Gate Bridge is one of the most famous bridges in the world. It goes over the body of water in California known as the Golden Gate and connects the city of San Francisco with Marin County. The bridge was started in 1933 and it was finished in 1937. The bridge has a height of 227 meters, a width of 27 meters, and a length of 2,737 meters. About 100,000 cars and trucks go over the bridge every day. The Channel Tunnel. The Channel Tunnel is the longest underwater tunnel in the world. It goes under the English Channel, connecting the United Kingdom and France. The tunnel was started in 1988 and it was finished in 1994. The two rail tunnels in the Channel Tunnel have a height of 7.6 meters, a width of 7.6 meters, and a length of 50.5 kilometers. About 20,000 people travel through the Channel Tunnel every day. All right. So, first, let's talk about this one. There are phrases that are mentioned in here. Take a look. We have the word width, length, and the height. Oh no, teacher, what are those? Maybe you're going to encounter this one when you are learning mathematics. Okay, so first I'll be drawing a simple representation. So let's make a cube as a representation.
mm,
Okay, give me a second. So this one, for example, is this. I'm going to make a representation for you so you understand it fully. All right, so I have here a cube, as you can see. So I'll be showing with you what do we mean by the following. Let's start with the first one. In here, when you are referring into this part, this is called the length. Can you say the word again?
length,
Length.
length,
All right, meaning when we talk about the length, with this one, we are referring to the measurement of something extent from end to end. It starts from this end going to that end, right? The length. All right, now the length or somehow the distance, right? Next one right
Yes.
here is we are referring into the next one is when we are referring to this part, let's make it another color so that we can avoid confusion. Let's move to orange. This one right here from there. So this one on the other hand, this is the weed. All right, the weed. All right. The width, on the other hand, it is the measurement of extent of something from side to side. That is the side. Side
Mm.
to side. All right. Now, on the other hand, the last but not the least, the one that I'm saying, referring into how tall or how short is something right here. Okay, right there. We call this the height. Can you say the word for me? Height.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so this is the representation of the following. I represented in a cube so that you can understand it with by the means of this. All right, thank you, AC. So our AC translated everything for you. So have a glance. All right, I'll be putting it in here so it's easy to look. All right, before I let you begin with your speaking practice, you're going to read. All right, first, let's finalize this one. Okay. So, Quynh, since you are very comfortable with teacher, if there are times that you see a word that you are not familiar with, I want you not to be shy to ask. Okay? Like, teacher, excuse me, would you mind? What is the meaning of that? I don't understand. It's okay. All right? Because Quynh, it's impossible to understand what you are reading if there is a one word that you don't understand. Okay, so how can you understand it if you it's like what does that word even mean, right? So the technique for that one is for you to analyze it, and then if there is a word that you don't know, don't be shy to ask, okay, so that you fully understood it. Now again, so are we clear with the following words? Width, length, and height. Roy?
Yes.
All right, now, before I let you answer this one, I'll be giving you a chance to read it again, but this time you're going to do it in a form of speaking practice. Okay, so with this one, over and under the sea. So in here with this one, I'm just going to edit this one because this is about engineering projects. All right, let's just add something in here. Do it a habit that whenever you are going to speak in English, like the teacher is requiring you to explain, make sure that you make use of an introduction so that it seems like you are very confident and you really understood about it because you are prepared, right?
Mm.
Projects over and under the sea. Oh, what did I do? Over and under the sea. All right, Quynh, please have an introduction. Good afternoon. This is afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Quynh. I'm 12 years old. I'm a Vietnamese student. My birthday is on 30th of September. There are members.
There
There
are
are 5 members in my family. It consists of my parents, my, sibling, my brother, and me. Today, I will share a few new words and have learned.
I have learned again. Today I will share a few new words. Today I will share a
Today,
few new words.
today I will share a few new words I have learned about engineering projects over and under the sea.
All right. Okay. So with this one, I have here the clip for you so you can imagine while you're reading it. All right. So this is originally the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's just a clip so that our slide won't get very slow, but It's a good. Also, since you are already in, are you already in high school, Quynh? You are already in high school right now or not yet? Grade school. What grade are you in your school?
New
Are you
word.
great? Are you preparing PowerPoints already? Okay, make sure that you are grown up already. I mean, you are a teenager. So make sure that when you make PowerPoint, make sure that it's very interactive, right? So as you read, the people would imagine, oh, wow, so that's how it looks like, all right? So they can imagine, so they can really feel that they are in that particular place, okay? So, anyway, here, please read
The Golden Gate Bridge.
the
The old
golden
the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is one of the most famous bridges in the world.
bridges, famous bridges in the world.
Famous
Mm.
bridges in the world. In the world. It goes over the body of water in California,
California
California, known as the Golden Gate and Concert
connects and connects
connect the city of San Francisco.
San Francisco with Marin County.
Um, the
San
the
Francisco.
San Francisco
Co,
with
co, co.
Mexico
Yeah,
of
San
San
Francisco.
Francisco with Marin County.
County.
The
T.
co-
County.
county.
Roy.
Mm,
The bridge
the bridge was started in 1933
and
and it was finished in 1937. The bridge has a height of 227 meters, a
a
width
weed
of, a width of 26,
se-
27,
27
meters and
meters. Meters.
meter, meters and a length of
2000
2,000 um,
seven
700 37 meters,
Roy.
about about
100,000
100,000 cars and trucks go over the bridge every day.
All right. So this is meaning the Golden Gate Bridge is located over the sea. Now let's go deep and let's talk about this one, the Channel Tunnel. All right. So how about this? Let's go underwater. Okay. So please read.
The Channel Tunnel. The Channel Tunnel is the longest underwater
Is the longest
is the longest underwater tunnel in the world. It goes under the English Channel, connecting the
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom and France. The tunnel was started in 1988 and it was finished in 1994. The two rail tunnels in the tunnel have a height of 7
Point, point,
point
7.6
7
meters.
7.6 meters, a width of
A width
se-
of
the width of 7.6 meters and a
and a
length
length
of 50.5
point
kilometers, about about
20,000 people.
20,000 people
True, true.
uh, travel through the tunnel every day.
Roy. All right. So that's it for Over and Under the Sea. So thank you for your trivia regarding the Channel Tunnel and the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, moving into the comprehension part, let's analyze what you have just read. Let's move with the following. All right. Can Quing Ang tell me how long, I'll analyze this one, how long did it take to build the Golden Gate Bridge? How long did it take to build the Golden Gate Bridge? Meaning you're going to subtract the year that it was finished, subtracted by the year that it started.
Like
How many
a
years?
built the Golden Gate Bridge need 4 years.
For 4 years. All right. Yes, because of 1937 less 1933. Good. Now, take note of number 2. How many vehicles cross the Golden Gate Bridge in a day? Vehicle, meaning we are referring to the means of transport. The car, the truck, the helicopter, the
Oh,
motorcycle, means of transport. Vehicle.
um,
Mm.
have um uh, 100,000 cars in traffic go over the Golden Gate Bridge in a day.
All right, very good. Now, moving into number 3, it says, what two countries are connected by the Channel Tunnel? What two countries are connected by the Channel Tunnel? What are the two countries mentioned?
Uh, I don't know. Two countries.
It what mentioned? It says it goes under the English Channel connecting the, what are the two countries? Two countries?
Two countries.
The you
U,
the
unit,
country.
United,
United.
United Kingdom and France.
All right. So how about with this one? How long is the Channel Tunnel? How long? Meaning we are referring into its certain length or distance. Length.
Linked.
Mm.
Um, linked. Uh, 50, 50.5 kilometers.
All right, excellent. So that's it. So now, so with this one, all right, what we're going to do is this one. So in here, let's give it a try first. Let's do the first one. So first, what you're going to do is you are going to fill in the chart. But this time around, as you can see, what we did is we make use of a certain category for us to easily understood and compare one another. So in here, meaning construction started, the Golden Gate Bridge started at what year? You're going to choose in here. The Golden
Mm.
Gate Bridge construction started at,
Contractors started at 1933.
all right, 1933. How about the other one? Let's move the Channel Tunnel. Construction started at,
Um, Contractor finished at 1937.
okay, you want to answer it that way. All right, okay. So let's do 1937 on the bottom right there. Okay, good. Moving into the height. What is the height of the Golden Gate Bridge?
The height uh 227
227. Don't forget. Don't forget.
meters.
All right. Don't forget your label. 227 meters, or simply you could just add letter M. All right. Next one. How about in the weed?
The width, um, of 27 meters.
Okay, the weed is 27 meters, correct? 27 meters. And then how about the length?
The length, um, 2 point, I don't know,
2,000.
2,737 meters.
All right, good. 2,737 meters. And the daily use, meaning what about
The daily
what is
use
happening every day in this Golden Gate Bridge?
100,000 cars in
100,000. Can you say the word for me? You say vehicles.
vehicle.
All right, 100,000 vehicles. All right, so with this one, so sadly we don't have much time, but don't worry because for this evening we're going to see each other again, right? So we're going
Okay,
to continue this one, and then what you're going to do is you're going to all right. You're going to talk about the channel tunnel this time. And then afterwards, after that part, okay, Quynh,
okay.
do you still remember when Miss Cha explained to you regarding the use of whose as a determiner and whose as a contraction?
Mm,
All right. Do you still remember that
okay.
one? I'm going to
Yes,
review
okay.
I'm going to review you on that one. I'm going to explain also to you what is the use of whose not just in possession because we learned that whose is for ownership. For example, Miss Cha's car, Miss Cha's son. All right. Son, yes. I'll be explaining to you in a form of kaizapa. Is it family tree? I'll be explaining to you that you could also use that word, okay, when we talk about the who's, all right? So,
Yes.
all right, so that's gonna be all. That's gonna be the topic to expect for tonight. So, see you later, okay? Goodbye,
Okay.
Kuingang.
Okay, thank you, teacher, and goodbye, teacher.
All right, see you later.
See